Oops, forgot to press record. Well, now I've done it. Today's video is literally just going to be a quick one, probably, about Mirage's abilities and how to make him way more fun than he already is. It also makes him a little bit stronger, but the idea is fun. I've been constantly rambling on about this to just random people that listen to me, and I figured, you know, it's about time to just actually make a video where maybe people will actually watch and care, because people I don't even play Apex. So Mirage has had a lot of changes, and I have played him since day one. I love Mirage. I probably got the most playtime in Mirage on any other character, just because he's just so much fun, right? I'm not a guy that likes to play... I don't know if they dip that or not. Whoops. I don't like to play powerful characters. I like to play characters that are fun. Like I'm one of those people that likes to play games for fun instead of try hard and crying. But it seems today everyone just wants to cheat and be giant crybabies. But although Mirage has had loads of really good changes, like Invisi-Res, being able to control his decoys, blah blah blah, I think that he's taken quite a big hit due to power creep, but also just other characters are kind of making him irrelevant. So his tactical is the biggest problem I have with Mirage's kit. Everything else is completely fine, but his tactical doesn't do anything, right? And if you're sitting there thinking, well, it's all right. It's literally Bangalore passive, right? But he has to shoot out. It's his tactical. His ability is just to ping the enemies with this crappy little ping marker, and that's it, right? That's Bang passive. Bang does this passively, and it does it better just from getting shot at. Not only does she mark them, but she gets a speed boost, and she can just mark everyone that shoots at her. Where, I mean, you can shoot a decoy more than once, because it does technically have HP, but who's stupid enough to shoot a decoy that many times? This is going to be really difficult to play this, and we'll do this. So the simple fix that I've got, and I will mention that when it comes to balancing, you really have to consider what it's like going against the person, as well as how fun it is to use. Screw it, I'm going in, I don't care. I'm the safest, right? That's great. And there should be a punishment when you shoot a decoy, right? But nothing crazy, because trust me, I've sat here for years thinking, what could they do that would also work with his ultimate and wouldn't be overpowered to go against? And I think the answer is just, if he successfully bamboozles someone, you know, shoots a decoy, is Mirage should get a temporary between 5 and 10, I don't know. I don't know what would be crazy, but he gets like a temporary ability for the next 5 to 10 seconds where he can actively cloak, and he gets a speed boost on cloaking, because why wouldn't he? And then, you know, let's say you shoot out a decoy, they hit it, then they're like, oh shit. You know, you shoot a decoy now, who gives a shit, right? Oh no, I shot the decoy. And on the Mirage side, oh, I made them waste a bullet. Haha, losers. But on the enemy side, they didn't give a fuck. There's no negative. I can't talk. I didn't realize how difficult this was going to be talking, and seems crazy that I'm going up here with 1 HP, but that's the plan. But yeah, just getting this temporary cloak would not only fit how his abilities work anyway. I mean, he can cloak himself when rezzing, which is an active choice. He can cloak himself when using a respawn beacon. So why can't he just randomly press a button just to make himself cloak? And, you know, this isn't like crazy. You can hear his footsteps, right? So even if he goes invisible, you still hear his footsteps. And this ties into why I think his upgrades are completely pointless. I mean, he might as well just not have upgrades, right? They're just terrible. So his first upgrades, they're all right. Not too bad. Gain the passive ability. I kind of like that. It's kind of unique. But the other one, I can't remember what the other upgrade is, to be honest. I always get Reconnaissance Man. I'm sure it's nothing amazing. Why am I trying to bow this guy? Oh, I suck ass so much. I could just stop the recording and then do another video Like fucking kill everyone, which is never. But where's the fun in that? But his level 2 upgrade is pointless, or level 3 upgrade, but it's a second level, you know, purple shields, is completely pointless. So one of his abilities is he gets his tack back anytime he bamboozles someone, right? Or his other one is gain an extra tack charge. Now let me explain really simply how this is just so stupid that it literally is completely irrelevant, right? So the one where you get your tack back whenever you bamboozle someone, that sounds great in theory, right? Because then you can be shooting out bamboozles constantly, which achieve nothing. But you could shoot out millions of mirages all at once. But there's a cap. So with that ability, you can shoot out a million decoys, but it makes no difference because you can only have one active decoy out at once, right? So it's not actually good. Now, I would love to shoot out 100 Mirage decoys, so that sounds fucking hilarious. My god, if I could do that. That needs to be an ability. But if I could actually shoot out loads and loads of me's, that could actually be pretty good and pretty confusing to the enemy. I can't, honestly, I don't know how YouTubers do this, where they fucking play the game and they talk. It's just impossible. But let's say that I shoot out the decoy and I'm somehow not skilled enough to make them actually shoot the decoy. I then don't have an upgrade, right? If they don't shoot the decoy, I get nothing. So it's completely pointless, right? I might as well just go for the second extra attack charge, because then I'm always guaranteed at least 2 bamboozles. But the reason why the unlimited one is completely pointless is because you can only have 1 decoy out at once, where the other one, if you get the upgrade with the extra attack charge, you can now have 2 decoys out at once, which means you can actually use that. Let's say I could be like ping ping, and then I can run in the middle and there's 3 of me. With the other one, all I can do is shoot out 1 decoy. And although shooting out a million decoys sounds great, it achieves nothing because it doesn't do anything. The enemy shoots that decoy regardless. Who cares? You don't even have to worry about shooting a decoy because it doesn't fucking do anything. Like, what's the point? Oh, I'm never gonna fucking hit these. Ugh, I'm so fucking trash. I actually hate myself. So, if you add in... Well, I need to get at least 1 kill, please. I can't even get assist. Leave me alone. I've only been awake for like 2 hours. I'm still waking up. But if you add in that he can... If you add in that he gets a cloak, temporary cloak charge on successful bamboozle, this second upgrade becomes useful because... I'm so fucking dead. I even knew I was dead doing that. Yeah, because then if you shoot out infinite decoys, then you can have infinite cloak, realistically. And I miss the old days where his ultimate used to be going invisible. Now, of course, it took the devs 2 years to realize that his decoys don't make any footsteps. So they didn't realize how terrible the invisible was, because then you could just easily follow him. So it ended up having to be that if you're gonna use his ultimate, you just have to crouch around everywhere so they couldn't hear where you've gone, which is pointless because you're invisible for like 3 seconds, so you couldn't really get anywhere. But he's gotten miles better, and the idea here isn't to make him crazy broken strong, it's to make him more fun. And why can't he cloak himself anyway? Right, he cloaks himself when he heals, that's a choice. He cloaks himself at a respawn beacon, he's pressing some button somewhere. So why can't he just cloak himself on a successful bamboozle? This makes it so not only is there a little bit of counterplay to Mirage, but it's like, oh, it's a punishment for shooting the decoy. Right, I shoot out a decoy, they shoot it and they go, oh shit, now I've got the choice to cloak and push them, and they might, they can still hear my footsteps. You know, but I can use decoys to try and thingy. It builds into this fun Mirage bullshit. Sorry, hit the mic. And it doesn't make him crazy strong, and it's just such a simple change to just have him. It's kind of like old skirmisher passive, where you used to down someone and you get an extra attack charge. But with this, it's if you successfully bamboozle, you know, you can just activate cloak for the next thingy, and then for his ult as well. If he ults, he can then choose to run away. Which sounds like a scaredy cat, but at least there's an option. He can run away with a cloak, or he can use it aggressively to then recloak. After he's ulted, he can run around a little bit. The moment you lose line of sight, you can cloak and then go behind him and try and shoot them in the back. So much more fun, so much more tactical gameplay rather than shooting out a decoy and achieving nothing. Like, bang passive is literally I mean, I've always thought Bang is one of the strongest characters in the game because she's just so universally good. You could put her in any team, she's good. But she gets a speed boost and she pings them. He doesn't have a tactical ability. His ability doesn't exist. And so what if I fucking make them shoot the only thing is that they're maybe going, oh, I'm stupid because I shot the... There's no like negative to it. Who cares? No one cares. No one cares if you shoot a decoy because it doesn't achieve anything. And I'll point out, right, this is one of the most important things. If someone shoots my decoy, I don't need to be told where they are because I just heard them shoot me. They just shot at me. I now know where they are. If my decoy's running along here and someone shoots me from... See how these people are shooting me? You notice how I'm not saying where are they? I know where they are, right? Because they're shooting at me. I don't need a tactical to do that. Like in a close quarters combat, it's a little bit useful, kind of. Like if they're running at me. Oh, nice. I can maybe shoot around the corner and make them shoot it, and maybe I get a little bit of a thing, because that's his one good thing, right? Close quarters combat. That's where he's really good. His ult can actually be kind of scary with a good Mirage. But it doesn't really achieve anything. I don't trust any of these. So yeah, just a slight rework on his... Oh, it's not even really a rework, it's just add a little extra, like, press down or something, or, you know, press a button to activate cloak. Awesomely fun. And I've always been looking at characters like Valk, right? So Valk just got buffed, and I said that the one problem was that she moves too slowly. You know, it's endless power creep. You've got to keep buffing legends, because when you make legends that are really, really good, you have to then buff everyone else, or all the old ones become irrelevant, right? Bloodhound, I'm pretty sure he still gets played a decent amount, but he's irrelevant in my eyes because there's so many other characters that do it better than him and for longer. So I just feel like Bloodhound is kind of pointless. Wow, I'm so shit that I need to pick that up. That's my nickname in college. But I really feel like, I mean, there's a lot of characters I could talk about. Maybe I will one day, who knows. But I love Mirage, and I tend to be really good with balancing, right? If I'm looking at a game or something, I'm like, oh, these changes need to be made and this will make it better. And sometimes the devs of this game make really good decisions when it comes to buffing and nerfing, and other times I'm like, that's not what they... Like Rampart. That was cool, but it doesn't change the problem that she's a very stationary character, and she's not really a character unless she digs into the ground, and even then, just you prefer Caustic, because it's just better. They made it more fun, but, you know, fun's good up to a point, but most people don't play for fun anymore. They play for winning. They want to know who the strongest characters are, and they want to play the strongest characters, because everyone just doesn't know how to leave the basement. We don't play games for fun. You see, now I pinged that guy, but I knew he was there. Who was that helped? No one. Right? Literally no one. Now imagine if I could cloak, I could now run up behind them or get a better position without them knowing. And it would also give me a good reason to... you're stupid. I'm so fucking shit. Like, actually, it makes me angry. I used to be really good, and it's so much harder playing when I'm talking. Which isn't an excuse. I'd be doing this shit pretty much regardless. Kobe. See, they realized. Suddenly they realized it. Well, oh, wait, no. See, but what have I achieved here? I know they're there. Oh, I just... She probably hates me. But yeah, being able to cloak. That was one of my favorite things about Mirage, was his ultimate. And then they went and changed it for 6 decoys, which is, you know, it is better. But give me the invis back. You know, when they brought in invis res, that res, I think hands down, Mirage has the strongest revivability in the game. But screw Newcastle. I mean, this is the one character that can res you and make you safe after the res, right? You're invisible, you got health regen. With Newcastle, if he's a dumbass or he doesn't have a shield, when you res, you can just shoot them straight the moment he pulls them back out of the res. With Mirage, you're invisible and you have a speed boost, so you've got the best chance of getting out of that situation. And you've got the least chance of actually being creamed, because half the time they're trying to actually find you. Is that a person? I can't tell. Let's just, there we go. There we go, that'll trick them. That'll show them. But there needs to be some sort of cool thing that happens, because pinging the enemy that's shooting me, if I suddenly get shot, if my decoy gets shot from over there, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look over there, because not because of the ping, because I just heard people. See, I'm hearing people shoot now. Yeah, so I'm Mirage tactical without even doing anything. I know where they are. I don't need to be I don't need my decoys to ping to tell me where they are. I would say that the usefulness of, I mean, sure, that showed me where that was probably a useful decoy. But I would say that there was almost no point ever where I've successfully bamboozled someone and then that's led to me killing them. So, you know, if I could just go invisible right now, it just makes me so much cooler. You know, I don't have to be damaged to go invisible. I use a shield cell. So stupid. That was really dumb of me. They probably thought I was a decoy. But yeah, give Mirage some fun. I mean, this is what he needs, some love, right? Can I aim? I mean, he's not even looking at me. He's so fucking... See what I mean, right? This is the only thing Mirage does is a mental game of, I feel like a fucking idiot now because I was dumb enough to shoot a decoy when I'm playing Mirage, right? I should know better. But that was a really convincing decoy. It really looked like he was over there. It's not my fault. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I mean, this is clearly a decoy, right? If this is not a decoy, then you suck a dick. But just stand still. I'm achieving nothing. Let's freak him out. Great job, mate. Yeah, make Mirage. Hashtag make Mirage fun. Oh, buddy. I'd get you if I could. Yeah, wow. God, I just couldn't be worse if I playing this game. Yeah, would you believe I used to be Pred? I actually got to Pred using Mirage. Because I wanted to play the weakest character. This was back in Season 3 when he was actually trash. Couldn't even control his decoys. Where... And now I can't do anything. I'm just absolute trash. And he's Invis-res, by the way, awesome. Unless you're using shield cells, then it just might as well not exist. This team is carrying me. I've done absolutely, I mean, literally nothing. God, I suck ass. Maybe it would also make me pick up a power booster as well. Fuck, I tell you what, I swear I was on shield cells, batteries. If we end up winning this game, that's going to be really good. Because I just figured this was going to be like a 2-minute match where we didn't win. So I could just be like, hey, well, this is how Mirage works. This is what we need to do with Mirage. And then that would be over. But this video's ended up going on ages, so now I'm just rambling. Okay. This is where my power lies. God, trash. Whoop. No way I get this up. They hate me. Oh, they hate me. Oh, well, that was, there you go. That's my idea anyway. I don't have a way of editing my videos because the laptop sucks, so yeah. Thanks. Bye.